Hey everybody, this is Goodwin. I want to thank you for picking High Maintenance to play with your smart music system. I'm sitting here with the great lead trumpet player of the Big Fat Band, Wayne Bergeron.
How you doing out there?
Yeah, that's my man. And we're going to talk a little bit about High Maintenance, which is a chart that we've got a lot of experience playing.
Yeah, we've played this a couple times.
We opened our concerts at the Big Fat Band for many years playing this thing, and boy, it never ceases to get the concerts off going with a bang.
When you say high maintenance, this has something to do with the players in the trumpet section.
Mostly you.
Oh, just in general.
For the most part, yeah. It's based.
That would be high maintenance.
High maintenance.
That's really stupid. Sorry.
Can you tell we've done about 13 of these in a row? We're starting to get punched on.
Yeah.
Well, this is a little bit based on intermission riff, a little bit Stan Kenton's thing, because it's got a chromatic movement in the chords and everything. But I think that the vamp at the beginning of bar 1, where you have to place these figures, what are the difficulties in putting those figures, in the proper alignment?
Yeah, I noticed when we first started playing this, the tendency was to be behind on those hits. Bop, 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 bop. It really needs to be kind of on top. Bop, 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 bop. Especially because there's a do 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 gunk gunk gunk.
Yeah.
Needs to be. I guess it just needs to be right on the money. It really has to be square down the middle of the beat and not laid back at all.
But I think if you lean forward a little bit on it, it helps to kind of propel the music a little bit.
That's kind of how I think about it when I play it. A little bit. I kind of think on top.
Yeah. I mean, here's one of my problems, personally, especially the first tune of the concert, we're like, oh, here we go, adrenaline's up, and I'm like, here we go, do-da, 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 ba-bow, and you're playing the thing, and when your adrenaline and your metabolism is going at that pace, it doesn't feel fast to you. It feels like, it feels right, you need to really tape yourself, when you're practicing and also when you're live, because then you can kind of look with an objective eye. What does the audience see? And I've learned about this chart, man. Take it easy. But it's still going to be exciting. It's still going to work, And I listen to recordings of us playing this in the gig, and I go, man, that's too fast. It just is too fast, They're playing it. They're nailing every lick, but it's kind of on me. We don't let it get too fast. So.
It's big of you to admit that. Yeah, in public here and everything.
There's a lot of work stuff I got to admit. I got to tell you. But this chart, those crescendos, all those are there for a reason. You have to make sure that you pay attention to that kind of stuff.
Yeah, because the melody is pretty simple there, so it needs some shape. I mean, there's not a lot of notes you're using there. Just.
Yeah, well,
otherwise it's going to sound like ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da. It's going to sound like a, Fred Flintstone. Yeah, ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da.
Fred Flintstone, copyright Hammer.
They're going, who's Fred Flintstone?
Well, Google it and you'll see who that is. All right, so the solo section, which is, if you're playing a solo on this, it's not the easiest thing. Now, to go and just outline the chords, that's kind of not exactly the right way. You could get by playing a pentatonic lick, C7. You could play C7 over the whole thing if you want. It would work. That's not quite it for me either. I think it's a combination of playing that kind of bluesy stuff, but also playing some stuff that is, lyrical and melodic and interesting. You listen to what Andy Martin does on his solo on this, and every time, it's just like a perfect combination of the bluesy licks, and the right feel, but just interesting material. He thinks very literally, as he plays a solo. You know what I mean by that word? Yeah,
literally. I was trying to relate that to Andy Martin, and it really wasn't working for me. No, he always sounds great on this.
He'll never see this
with no valves.
No valves or anything.
How do you do that with no valves? It's pretty amazing.
Well, anyway, so then we get to the usual nonsense after the solo section, and it's shout chorus.
191, yeah.
Yeah, 191. This is where the big payoff happens.
Yeah, we're trumpets are unison here, at least the top two were in octaves or something, and this. To try to keep this from sounding ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da-ba-da, it's kind of difficult in that register. So we overly go to the bottom. We go, we really emphasize the top note, so it doesn't sound lethargic. And
the other thing you guys do is in bar 194, you explode to that end of two.
Yeah.
Pow!
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the whole band just explodes. And it's almost like a sforzando.
Yeah, and that's evolved to that kind of thing.
Yeah, and it's not that big of a fall either.
No.
Yeah. Pow!
Yeah.
So anyway, high maintenance, man. This chart, you know, it served as a great opener for us. I'm sure we're going to get it out again and play it as we go. But you know, now you got this. I know we're a little bit over time here, but I want to talk about the high A at the end of this chart.
Oh, it's an A.
It's
wow.
an A, yeah. Well, fortunately, you always seem to have that note in your arsenal pretty well. Huh?
Well, it's there most of the time, but I don't ever trust the trumpet, you know, really. I don't always plan on it being there, but I got what I do, like 246, there's a walk-up in there that's unison. I actually never play that. Yeah. I just come in and boot-up, so I'm tanked up because I know we're going to hold that note for a long time. It's the first note's our big ending of our first tune, and I got to be tanked up to hold that thing for a while, you know. So.
All right. Well, if you want to see some pictures of Wayne Bergeron being tanked up, go to his website.
WayneBergeron.com.
Yeah. Or if you want to learn more about the Big Fat Band, go to GordonGoodwin.com. Once again, thanks for picking High Maintenance for your smart music experience. This is Gordon.
Wayne Bergeron.
See you later.
Thanks.